All right, I want to talk to you today about details, right? Details within inside our photography, details within inside our videos. If you're trying to make something look a little bit more cinematic, if you're trying to make something look a little bit more pro, you need to focus on the details. Now, when I'm saying details, what am I talking about? Are we talking about like getting a macro lens and zooming in and seeing the pores on someone's skin? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're trying to make, say, a portfolio, if you're trying to make a photo book, if you're trying to make a cinematic video, you can learn from adding some details. Now, in the video world, it's a little bit more easy, because when we're filming something, we think, okay, I need to get some B-roll. So you'll be filming a car going down a road or whatever. And then you think, okay, B-roll could be the wind brushing on those, foliages as the car goes past, or the clouds, just to show you that the environment that you're in, right? But for some reason, photographers always avoid this. And it's like, especially if you're out just taking images of your family, and let's bring it all way back to the basics. Let's forget it professionally. Let's just think about as parents, right? If we're trying to get something that's a little bit more pretty in our photo books, or maybe we're uploading it onto Instagram or something like that, and we want a carousel, how can we make it a little bit more engaging or make people think, oh man, that's really nice what you've got going on there? The details or the B-roll in photography make a whole world of difference. In any environment that I'm in with my kids, with my family, I always like to get a overall or a big vista shot of it, because I want to kind of pop that on the wall somewhere, you know what I mean? So I think, you know what, let me get the poster image here that I want on the wall. I then get a picture of that same image, but with, say, the children interacting in the environment. And then I think to myself, what details can I pick out here? And sometimes it depends how big megapixels you got in your camera, because you can just crop in and grab these things. But I always think to myself, what little tiny details can I grab here that I can put in between this little carousel of images? And then I start taking pictures of people's hands, just close-ups of eyes, some foliage, some shoes, some boots, some clothing, whatever it is. You get those smaller details and you compile them together, and you get so much of a broader picture when you're flicking through it in years to come, or when you're posting it online, or when you're watching a video back and you're trying to add more context to the scene. So add some more detail, look for those smaller little finite details, and get used to shooting them, get used to taking images of them, because in the future, this is going to benefit you a lot, and it's going to become a second nature thing for you. And if you do start creating a business online, if you do start making money online, having this in your roster or a part of your skill set is super important, because when you deliver to a client, they don't only want the hero shot, they want the details to go with. So bear it in mind, next time you're out there, think, I don't want to just get that hero shot. What detail shots can I get to?